The Michigan State Spartans have been one of the most successful collegiate basketball programs in the country. Their iconic head coach is none other than Tom Izzo. He has the most wins in program history, and he's cut down the championship nets on more than one occasion. And he's a tough coach. But when I sat down with Izzo, he made it clear that he intentionally works to build two different types of toughness with the players he coaches: mental toughness and physical toughness. Sure, he wants big, strong, fast players. That's physical. The mental aspect is all about buying into the team, and that buy-in creates both a bond and success. Izzo stressed that he's had the most success when his players actually coached the locker room for him, holding themselves accountable. Here's Coach Izzo and I discussing how he develops that buy-in early on in a player's career.
I started recruiting a little bit that way. I started pushing them, I think, was how you get mental toughness. You know, I think kids think that if they get a side ache, they're going to die nowadays. And getting them to push past those points. And so I always tried to finish every workout, especially in the preseason, with something that was more gut-wrenching, to try to convince them that you got to go past where you were yesterday to get to where you to keep building. And it's more mental than it is physical. If your brain can tell your body it can take it, your body can do extraordinary things. And I think the next big step we took was to have guys take ownership in it. And I've got a saying that a player-coach team is much better than a coach-coach team. And I think that players are way better recruiters than coaches or assistant coaches. I thought getting guys to get ownership in your program is a major way of sustaining.
And so how do you do that? What I mean, I know.
Well, I had a lot of functions. I just did a lot of things at my house. I do a lot of things where, you know, when I had all these guys that love football, I mean, I'd have meetings at my house and watch Monday Night Football. We'd talk. I said if I said one thing I thought I did better than different, but than a Krzyzewski or something, is what am I best at? Spending time. I mean, I do spend a ton of time with my players. A ton of time. You know, they're part of my home. They're part of my family. I just do spend time with them.
That family atmosphere has translated to consistent wins for Izzo and Michigan State. So the questions for you now are, where's your buy-in? Have you truly locked in on your team's ultimate goal? How can you take ownership of where you are at this moment and then identify what you need to do going forward in order to find success? We are all capable of so much more than we think. Applying that mental toughness could be a big next step in going from good to great. This is one of the many lessons learned in the study of greatness. What makes the great ones great? What makes the great teams great? And what makes a great teammate are all major discussion points for me when sitting down with the greatest winners in sports, business, and even nonprofits. And I want to keep the conversation going with you. Please help yourself. Click on some of the other videos from the Greatness Green Room that I know will be of value to you. And as always, you can visit donyaeger.com to connect with me on keynote speaking, monthly webinars, our virtual learning program, blogs, best-selling books, and more. Thanks for stopping by the Greatness Green Room. Until next time, be great every day.